all of this must be a lie, right? Like, these people can't be sinners. No one's as bad as I am. They don't need a scarlet letter. Again, a mystic sisterhood would contumaciously assert itself as she met the sanctified frown of some matron who, according to the rumor of all tongues, had kept cold snow within her bosom throughout life. So once again, she'd feel not judgment, but connection when the woman who kept snow in her heart, so the one that never showed love to anyone, like, oh, what has she done? That unsunned snow in the matron's bosom and the burning shame on Hester Prynne's, what had the two in common? Or once more, the electric thrill would give her warning, behold, Hester, here is a companion. And looking up, she would detect the eyes of a young maiden glancing at the scarlet letter, shyly and aside, and quickly averted, with a faint, chill crimson in her cheeks, as if her purity were somehow somewhat sullied by that momentary glance. O friend, whose talisman was that fatal symbol, wouldst thou leave nothing, whether in youth or age, for this poor sinner to revere? So this is making her lose her faith in humanity, though, because she's feeling like all these people are fellow sinners, which in reality they are, because humans sin. But everything she's been taught is that these are good people. And if I'm feeling this way, everything's a lie and the devil's taking hold. Such loss of faith is ever one of the saddest results of sin. Be it accepted as a proof that all was not corrupt in this poor victim of her own frailty and man's hard law, that Hester Prynne yet struggled to believe that no fellow mortal was guilty like herself. Even through all of this, she feels like no one is as bad of a person as she is. No one in this community or world has done anything as bad as she has. She is the worst. In all reality, is she the worst? No. The vulgar, who in those dreary old times were always contributing a grotesque horror to what interested their imaginations, had a story about the scarlet letter which we might readily work up into a terrific legend. They averred that the symbol was not mere scarlet cloth tinged in an earthly dye pot, but was red hot with infernal fire and could be seen glowing all alight whenever Hester Prynne walked abroad in the night-time. And we must needs say it seared Hester's bosom so deeply that perhaps there was more truth in the rumor than our modern incredulity may be inclined to admit. So once again, that it's the burning pits of hell, and even though today we're like, no, that's not true, this has affected her so deeply that it might as well have been, right? As she has no faith in herself, even though everything she's done since the sin has been for other people, yes? Yes. Her daughter, the poor, the other people of the community. She's never said a bad word about anyone. She goes home and prays for the people that are awful. These people are all awful to her. So does this not show the hypocrisy of these people that are supposed to be the most upright Christians? That they have yet to forgive her. So would she be able to forgive herself? Probably not, because, well, we know she hasn't. But if these people can't forgive her, can she forgive herself?